This is the complete guide to ATEEZ 2024. It's a recent one, and people told me this is a really well made one. For background, I started listening to BTS a year ago. I didn't know anything about K-pop, and recently I also started listening to Stray Kids, and I just wanna get to know the K-pop in general. And there's been a few groups that has been recommended to me the most, and from what I like from BTS and from Stray Kids, people told me, okay, you need to watch ATEEZ. And the fact that I love gym, I bodybuild now, not professionally anymore, or not powerlifter. I'm not competing at all, so I just like working out, Now I just do it noviceally. People that knew me told me okay, you need to watch ATEEZ. A girl saw me, and now my female friends who listen to K-pop, they were like, oh my gosh, you have to check out ATEEZ. When I get into a group, I like to know everything about them. It's like a fun project for me. And maybe some people will just get into them and then just listen to the music, but I really like to go deeper, find their personalities, know their backgrounds deeply, and know the chemistry between the different members. Maybe this member interacts with this who are the inside jokes, and the background in the music, what is the background if the how they grew up and all that. I really just enjoy finding the new groups and listening to the zero to hero story. That's part of what I enjoy in terms of finding a new group, and it's a discovery. For me, it's just a passion thing. With all that background, so I am starting ATEEZ. So let's get into this. When I start a new group, this is something hour and 10 minutes long. It doesn't even feel like hour and 10 minutes, It's so fun that it almost snaps, and then everything passes by because you're learning new information. It's fun. Damn, cinematic intro here. Strap in. I'm strapped in. Are they motorcycles?
ATEEZ is an 8-member group from KQ Entertainment.
Who was the guy with the slick back hair? I
Consisting
like
of
his look, yeah.
Hongjoong, Seonghwa,
Seonghwa.
Yeosang, San.
I like his look. He works out. You know how I can tell? Shoulders. When I see somebody who works out, you see their suit. Nobody who doesn't work out has wide shoulders like that. Also, you see the traps. It's you see how from the neck it rolls down. It's like this. It's like a sliding back heel. You can almost roll off that cliff and fall down. It's like a mountain rush. That's traps. That's muscles, baby. That's how I know he works out. I wonder who the leader is. Perhaps Son is.
Mingi,
Who's the youngest?
Uyeon,
Mingy.
and Jongwon.
He looks like the youngest. Oh, that was a sick intro.
ATEEZ debuted on October 24th, 2018,
Oh, so it's pretty recent.
making them a 4th-generation K-pop group. The name ATEEZ originally stood for Everything Teenagers A to Z, encapsulating their goal of discussing the hardships and growing pains of youth and inspiring self-advocacy, perseverance, and the breaking of boundaries. Their fandom was officially named ATEEZ for ATEEZ plus Destiny on November 17th.
I like what they stand for, perseverance, self-discovery, and just inspiring in general. It's motivational, and I hope that all of that translates to the music. I'm gonna get me some new gym music out here too, and I wonder if their personality, all of them are also like that.
Perseverance and the breaking of boundaries.
They look serious,
Their
man.
fandom was officially named ATEEZ for ATEEZ plus Destiny on November 17th. The numbers 1024 and 1117 are important to ATEEZ and show up everywhere, such as in the song Star 1117. through which the members express their love and gratitude for ATEEZ. The number 8 for 8 members is perhaps most significant.
I like that. That's their saying. 8 makes one team. It's one of those. It's almost. What does it say? One for all for one. Yeah, something.
I had no idea that you guys are
they were on it.
the most successful K-pop group that's not a part of like the big 4 companies. It's incredible.
Their story is one of incredible
So they're
organic
independent,
growth.
yeah? The company?
KQ was a very small company and didn't have the funds and resources that those bigger companies had. Nonetheless,
Wow.
the CEO
You know what
believed
this sounds like? It sounds like if you know the story of BTS and how they become the biggest in the world, they also started as like independent when they were starting out. That was their beginning, and outside of Big 3, and then as they gradually became successful, it became Big 4. Now imagine in the future, ATEEZ, now it's gonna be like Big 5 with the ATEEZ success and the story. I see so many parallels in the beginning now. That's interesting.
ATEEZ's potential and took on big risks to push them into the market. KQ was very smart about choosing where to invest their money and how best to use their limited resources. For example, ATEEZ's debut music videos, Pirate King and Treasure, were filmed in Morocco. At the cost of travel expenses, they were able to take advantage of impressive natural landscapes as free sets.
Yeah, I see. I can see. I don't see like flashy lights and everything.
In a recent interview, the CEO says, "We wanted to send them to the US for lessons, but we were cash-strapped. I remember deciding to dig into my own pockets to send the members to the US as planned."
I also like the founder's face. He seems so trustable. You know what I mean? Even their story is quite inspiring. Wow.
The members spent 1 month in LA training under the name KQ Fellows. As evidence of the members' strong drive and determination, they returned as performers so skilled that they went viral for their dancing even before their debut.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, boom. Baby girl, watch how you move. I got the rings on my shoes. I pop up, and I lose. Wait, speed it up. Look at the diamonds, they eat it up. Got me 2 bitches, I eat it up. They thinking I'm wife and deleting them. Oh wait, pints in, call up rocket. My brother put like a socket. Kicking this door, yeah, I got it. Open the safe, you can't lock it. Sipping that walk, yeah, I go to the top. Bustin' your bitch like a Glock. She like to suck on my clock. I get that money, don't stop.
Following this, they were challenged by the company to choreograph and direct performances on their own for their debut.
Whoa, that son.
Performances
Wow, he looks so young. Well, this is before he worked out. I can see that.
on their own for their debut. Their hard work earned them high praise from key industry figures like Leah King,
표정 한 사람 한 사람 더 살아있는 게 더 느껴지고.
See, 1 Million Dance Studio trains the Big 4.
and Riehata.
初めてじゃないようなクオリティでびっくりしました。
Wow. Oh, choreographed for BTS twice. But you can almost see the hunger in their eyes. Right? Their story is all like hard work and perseverance. If they started with nothing, with no money, their talent has to be extraordinary in order to pop out. Because there's going to be people, perhaps from the big companies, that's going to have funding, that's going to have training for years. And they compete against all of those. So they're behind with the budget, the quality in terms of the production quality. But they have to be extraordinary with the singing, with the personality, with the visuals, with just like their marketing skills. That's how you pop out. And it looks like they did it. It's quite inspiring. Hey, if you want to watch ATEEZ music video reactions, concert reactions, any copyrighted content, it will be on Patreon. So if you want to watch ATEEZ music video reactions and concert reactions, the link is in the description. Also, you can recommend me videos and music videos that you want me to watch. Click the link in the description for Patreon.
Almost 6 years after their debut, ATEEZ consistently shows efforts to improve their performances. The members shared that they were practicing more intently than ever leading up to Coachella.
Their dance moves are quite aggressive, which is the dance I like.
This culminated in a stunning performance that even
I knew he worked out. Damn,
non-ATEEZ
bro, look
K-pop
at
fans
those
and
abs and
locals.
chest. Jeez, I bet the fan cam footage just went crazy. Wow, I'm getting inspired here, man. Physical commitment.
Even after the media was flooded with praise for Jungkook's incredible vocals, he went straight back to LA after their performance for vocal lessons. Hoonjun stayed to watch a few performances from other artists and went to work on new music.
Gave me big inspiration. So after that, I just make music after go back to hotel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I love it. You were right back to work.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Besides work ethic, a major factor in ATEEZ's success is their commitment to building their own distinct image and sound.
From everything that I've seen, the music videos, their dancing style is aggressive. It seems a lot more masculine than also different groups that I see on TikTok, which is straight in my line. Let's go, baby.
While they have experimented with a vast range of genres, they have a strong, recognizable flavor.
How do you know it was finished?
So when we replay the song full, and everyone thought that, oh, it's cool, and it's only ATEEZ can do this song, and then it finish. Yeah.
It looks good.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it has to, the song only could be for you and nobody else.
Yeah. I think.
The members work together with their production team Edenary to create songs that are not only hits, but also fit seamlessly into ATEEZ's discography, overarching concept, and lore. Here's a sample of some ATEEZ title tracks.
It's definitely hardcore. Oh, this is different. They definitely experimented. Wow. They experimented with a lot of music. From there, they're gonna find their own unique voice. Yeah. I can't wait for the final product. Show me one of the latest tracks. Oh, I have to react to the MVs too.
Their B-sides are definitely not to be skipped either. ATEEZ are known for their hard-hitting, high-energy, and anthem-like songs. But their more vocal-heavy songs should not be overlooked when their vocals are this good.
These vocals are clean. I didn't expect his voice to be like this.
One producer was so inspired by ATEEZ's live vocals that he created a whole show called Soundbomb 360, focused entirely on sound. Coming back to their unique concept, ATEEZ has a massive, well-developed storyline that runs through their music videos,
So unique.
live performances,
That was from a like famous painting, right? Eiffel Tower, we got it.
and even promotional materials in the wild.
That's smart. That's a little rebellious too. So,
ATEEZ have made amazing in-depth video analyses, and there is even a lore master document. But to give you an overview, there is a World A and a World Z. World A is like our dimension. In World Z, there is a futuristic dystopian city called Strickland, ruled by a tyrannical government. Music, creative freedom, and artistic expression are banned and suppressed by a brain influence. In this dimension, ATEEZ forms a resistance movement, calling themselves the Black Pirates, aka HoloTees.
I like the
government
storyline.
creates android guardians to hunt them down, and HoloTees are captured. World Z Hongjun travels to World A using the Chromer to enlist the help of Hongjun and his friends. ATEEZ. Every album
World
comes
A, World Z members, yeah.
ATEEZ.
That is smart. That plot could be a movie. I can definitely see that.
Every album comes in 3 versions, A, Z, and Diary. The Diary version contains diary excerpts that provide a bulk of the storyline. There are also short films released on contains diary excerpts that provide
I want to appreciate the art here. The Golden Hour, the part 1, 10th mini album, that is so clean. Yeah.
a bulk of the storyline. There are also short films released on KQ's YouTube channel that serve as visual storytelling. Their creative team, set designers, costume designers, hair and makeup professionals, and notably, their choreographers, namely BB Trippin, all do amazing work to help ATEEZ curate their unique image and tell a story. ATEEZ brings this rich lore to life with their stunning performance and acting skills. True to their goal, it's hard to imagine any other group putting on the performances that
To see
ATEEZ
the
do.
wings suiting perfectly when he was working at getting over.
Their talent has gained ATEEZ the title of 4th generation leaders.
Wow, their dances are so
They may
aggressive
be
and
yet to
passionate.
clutch certain big awards, but their impact is undeniable.
Yo, oh my gosh, there's so much energy and passion in there.
They may be yet to clutch certain big awards,
These are my
but their
favorite
impact
part
is
right now.
undeniable. They humbly focus on their performance and ATE. They aren't shy about using any opportunity to perform and see ATE, whether it be K-Cons, competition shows, or fan meetings. Even if these stages may be less glamorous than solo concerts.
That means they care about their fan and they also enjoy
This
performing.
mindset evidently paid off, establishing them as performers revered by their 후배s and highly praised by their peers and 선배님s.
요 펑 미쳤다님께서 에이티즈의 어떤 무대를 보면서 이니미니 피처링으로 홍중이 딱이겠다 느끼셨나요?
모든 무대.
모든 무대
저는 그냥 늘상 에이티즈님들의 팬이었어요. 이게
네네.
무대를 보고 제가 우와 너무 잘한다라고 이제 희번딱 되는 분들이었어요. 에이티즈님들의 그
Energetic.
특별한 에너지가 있고 그분들만 할 수 있는 그 퍼포먼스가 또 되게 막 에너제틱하고 그러잖아요.
ATEEZ.
Just from the clips that I've seen, I can see the intensity is different, the passion. They go all in. You can almost see it in their movements, also their eyes. It's something, the eyes, the eyebrows, they're just going all in like they're hot. The movements are hot.
그렇게 원래부터 극찬에 극찬을 해왔다고 들었어요.
네, 모든 후배들이 다 최선을 다하겠지만 ATEEZ는
Wow, side.
열심히도 하고 열심히 하는데 잘하는 게 참
It's such a big
것
name
같아요.
too.
제가 뭐는 아닙니다만 제 판단에는 저는 차세대 ATEEZ라고 보고 있습니다.
They were even named the 2020
must have felt
promotional
amazing.
ambassadors by the Korean Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism, and were invited to perform at the Blue House in 2022 to celebrate the anniversary of Korea's liberation. Beyond this, they have been rapidly gaining global recognition. Their first tour in 2019 consisted of 800-person capacity clubs. Their next US tour in 2022 sold more than 43,000 tickets and grossed more than 4.6 million, marking one of the fastest rises for K-pop artists in Billboard
Oh my
Box Score
gosh.
history.
After this ticket sales, you know, the company leader was like, "Oh, we ain't broke now, boys. We can go to America. We can fly first class."
In 2022, they became the first fourth-generation K-pop group to perform at the Grammy Museum, and were recently invited back in 2024 to cut the ribbon of the Grammy Museum's brand new K-pop exhibition starring ATEEZ. In 2023,
ATEEZ had topped the Billboard 200 chart for the first time with their newly released second album. The success sets a marker for smaller K-pop agencies in Korea,
can't wait to
with the
watch
dance
the
representative
movies.
KQ Entertainment becoming the first such company outside the so-called Big Four firms to have a #1 album on the Billboard 200.
in 2024, ATEEZ became the first K-pop boy group to perform at Coachella thanks to their impressive live performance resume. And this summer, ATEEZ will head back to Morocco to become the first K-pop act to perform at Mawazine, the headliners. ATEEZ and spectators alike anticipate bigger milestones and awards to follow. Now that you know a little about ATEEZ, I'll start you off on your ATEEZ journey with a brief introduction to the members.
How old are they?
Every single ATEEZ member is a stellar dancer and performer, and a visual.
They do have a goofy side to
They
this.
each have distinctly charming personalities, but together they are very chaotic and have a boyish energy.
When I see them perform, they were so serious, it almost looks scary. But seeing this fun side, you know, it is a little different. It's cute.
They are between the ages of 23 and 26, and with only a 2-year age gap between the oldest and youngest, they are extremely close. A large proportion of ATEEZ are OT8, meaning they can't pick a bias. And even if they do, they often have their bias wrecked by several other members. Let's see how well you fare.
I have my eyes on the muscle guy here. Oh, he can rip. Rip. Jeez, look at all those, right? Oh, he's the captain. Wow. Whoever made this guide, they have their MBTI. I love looking at their MBTIs. He's an INFP. Also, he's quite good looking. Definitely. Leader. He might be considered as a visual here.
중학교 때 그 마이클 잭슨의 음악을 계속 이제 어렸을 때부터 종종 접하다가 인스트루멘탈에 이제 꽂힌 거예요. 그 목소리 뒤에 있는 소리. 근데 그때 당시에는 아무것도 모르니까 이게 어떻게 나오는 소리까에 궁금증을 가졌어요. 떡잎 되게 남다르네요. 시작이 사운드 메이킹이거든요. 네, 맞아요.
He made a demo CD and mailed it to KQ, but they had no plans to create a new team at the time. A year later, the team leader found it in a storage room and contacted Hongjoong to ask if he was still making music.
Wow, that's straight out of a movie.
Hongjoong initially applied as a producer, but happily accepted the offer to become an idol instead.
He probably saw these good looks and said like, you're not gonna be a producer. You're gonna be an idol. Look at you. Look at how
He is truly in love with music, spending long nights in the studio instead of going home to sleep. He has grown into a genius producer, able to create masterpieces from madness-induced visions.
아, 그 제목이 기억이 안 나는데 하여튼 끝이 기다리는 시작으로
Hey. Hey. I can see the energy. Yeah.
He's an amazing rapper with a unique style. He created his iconic laughter tag to suit the pirate concept. He is very versatile and experiments a lot with each of his verses.
Oh, that was sick. Ooh.
He is also a surprisingly
Bro,
good vocalist.
that was nasty.
Sit back and relax, everybody.
I'm good at our position.
As for dancing,
he is like super nasty. Like his face is just grimy with it, and his whole body like digs into it. He's gonna give you that superstar energy.
Hongjung's captivating facial expressions make him part of ATEEZ's demon line.
He's so badass looking, bro. Yo, you know what I think? ATEEZ has a look of all bad boys. They do, especially with their crazy energy, the flow, the music videos, also their look. They all look jacked, their hairstyles, they all have that bad boy look. I like it. I like it.
Offstage, Hongjung has a hobby of reforming clothes and accessories. Recently, Hongjung designed, commissioned, and personally paid for friendship rings for his members after someone expressed his desire for one. As a creative, Hongjung has a strong appreciation for one.
Yeah, wow, they put it all at the finger.
As a creative, Hongjung has a strong appreciation of fashion. He has a unique sense of style and wants to make his own fashion line one day. This has gained him recognition from his favorite designer, Olivier Rostand, who calls him the Balmain Prince.
Really, it's an honor, pleasure, everything. You're doing so great, and anytime you wear Balmain, you just make me like more inspired to create more collections, like really.
Hongjung is also interested in photography and opened an exhibition in celebration of his birthday in 2023. On top of all of this, Hongjung is very smart and well-spoken.
I thought he was fluent. Never mind.
Often using this gift.
I thought he was naturally speaking. I think he is fluent now. I thought he was natural first. His first language was English, and I was waiting for that. Like he grew up in some kind of, maybe in America, and no, but no, he learned it.
That's his immensely caring heart. And he has a strong sense of responsibility, making him the perfect leader. Hongjung takes it upon himself to get involved in social causes like the Polished Man campaign, which advocates for ending violence against women and children. He also frequently makes donations to charity. Last year, he used the proceeds from his exhibition and his own money to make a 50 million won donation to the Korea Childhood Leukemia Foundation on 11/17. All around.
For me, Hongjung, again, for some reason, my biases always ends up being the leaders. Just always. You always have your bias wreckers, of course, but in the beginning, it's always for me like leaders, and I can definitely see that. But there's somebody that caught my eyes, the Jack, the muscle. Let's see.
Hongjung was born to be an artist who moves people with his work. However,
진짜 얘는 연예계의 능력치 빼고는 그 신이 만들 때 그걸 버렸어요. 일상생활에 손이 정말 많이 가요.
Yeah. It's a sign of a good leader too.
고등학생 때부터 일 시작하고 제 학교를 제대로 못 가면서 계속 연습실에 있다 보니까 애들의 존재가 되게 커졌어요. 뭔가 방송이어서가 아니고 진심으로 애들이 어느 순간 가족같이 되는 것 같아요.
This is so inspiring. Again, I think he feels like Hansun, he made it, and he's successful, of course. But at the end, you always feel like if you became successful all alone, who cares? And maybe you'll feel good for a moment, and then when you're at the end of the day, when you're alone in the studio in the apartment, you're just alone making music all the time. Is there any fun to that? Perhaps not. Would you rather be the #1 solo artist in the world, creating music by yourself all the time, or have a band like 8 members, every 8 of you together, and then slowly grinding up there? I think that is definitely a lot more romantic and beautiful and fun to think about.
올라가면 애들 자고 있을 텐데 얼른 올라가서 애들 얼굴 한 번씩이라도 좀 보고 자야겠어요.
Now we're talking.
He has a rock star vibe, definitely.
A little bit crazy. Hit me with something stronger.
Rock star.
I pay you, don't pay dollar. Pay M1, pay blah blah. Pay for what I pay your first show. Pay no matter, so blah blah.
He's an ENFT. I can see that. I can see that. Oh my gosh. I am so deep into the MBTI thing. I know a lot of people are into, their science, but I don't know. I think there's just a lot more science backed in the MBTI. I actually truly believe the MBTI thing. I think it is not 100% accurate, but it does give you a good assessment of what this person could be like. At least it gives you a general idea. And I always liked the MBTI. ENFJ. He definitely you can see the energy in it.
Seonghwa is the oldest member of the group. Together, he and Hongjoong make up the math line. If Hongjoong is the father of ATEEZ, Seonghwa is the mother.
이 친구는 바깥 양반이고 이 친구는 바깥 양반이고 이 친구는 안 살아. 안 살아.
나 소름 돋았어요. 왜냐면 애들도 항상 그렇게 비유하고 저희도 우린 뭐 엄마 아빠지 이랬는데 딱 거기서 얘기해 주시니까
일단 엄마 아빠 가운데 앉아야지.
그래, 엄마 아빠 가운데 앉고 야 자식놈들 들어와. 엄마 아빠 큰아들, 둘째 아들, 둘째 아들. 그래요. 야.
He is very caring and gentle-natured. His beautiful heart comes through especially well in his writing. Seonghwa is a very talented writer.
Looks so different and feels so different when he's on stage. When I saw the first impression, I saw the crazy performance, the tattoos, the hair. I was like, rock star, he's crazy. And then you see this side. Wow.
He even brags about it himself. He didn't always have this kind of confidence though. Seonghwa struggled a lot with his self-confidence at the start of their career, especially regarding his looks and his singing.
Looks? No way.
내 모습을 보기가 싫어서 일부러 머리도 더 길게 눈을 가리고 누가 내
It is so crazy for me to think about people who look this good. They struggle with self-image. Yeah, if you struggle with self-image, what about me? Oh my God, he's so handsome, bro. He's so handsome. Guess it's also the influence of the career that he's in. He's an idol and he's in the Korean K-pop culture and has like a really strong sense of beauty standard.
노래를 듣는 게 부끄러워서 항상 늦은 시간, 새벽이나 사람이 없는 시간대 그렇게 연습을 하고는 했지.
But because of the love that ATEEZ constantly show him,
Because of you, I learned how to love myself.
These days, Seonghwa has gained a lot of confidence and is growing into himself more and more.
All of their stories are so inspiring, yeah.
His vocals have greatly improved as he's practiced and let himself relax into self-assurance, becoming one of the most stable vocalists in the group.
He has a clean lower tone, yeah. Relaxing.
Offstage, Seonghwa is wearing the clothes he wants to wear, growing out his hair the way he likes it, going live without makeup, or doing his own.
왜 지각해?
And generally showing more pride in his appearance.
He has such a sharp features, man.
Who is the visual of ATEEZ?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh!
He has a very goofy and chaotic personality.
Oh, that's cute.
And the members fully embrace him. Seonghwa becomes a different person when he is performing, though no less himself.
Yeah. Different person. It's almost like an alter ego.
He has an intensity and an air of grandeur to him that make him a highlight of any performance.
He's so into it. He's fully into it. Doesn't he seem like almost in the alter state?
He is the second member of the Demon line.
Oh, that was scary.
Seonghwa has been dancing since the beginning of elementary school and was the head of a competitive dance club called Dilettante throughout high school. He spent his school days dreaming up every detail of his future stages. So it's no surprise that he is such a legendary performer. What may be surprising is that Seonghwa is a great rapper too. In fact, he originally auditioned at KQ as a rapper and frequently expresses the desire to do more hip-hop style songs. Recently, we have been blessed with more rapper Seonghwa in his unit song with Hongjung, Mats, and in Bouncy.
Man, when he performs with crazy intensity.
The name Seonghwa means to become a star. And Seonghwa is as mesmerizing and timeless as an entire constellation, even if he claims he is only the darkness that allows ATEEZ to shine.
He says that? That is so cute. There's always a little sad and emotional at the same time. Man, his performances are so passionate. It goes definitely 110%. Jung Young-ho.
Yuno was the second to join KQ after Hongjun spent 6 months training alone.
Our leaders
Yuno is
always take the
tall,
burden of
handsome,
training alone.
super sweet,
He looks tall, definitely.
and kind.
연습실 이제 가가지고 이제 그 초인종을 눌렀는데 막 반응이 없는 거예요. 그러다가 누가 해맑게 들어오라고 열어줬습니다. 윤호였어요. 윤호가 이제 막 저 이제
He has a kind
긴장하고
face.
있으니까 옆에 앉아가지고 막 서로 좋아하는 뭐 댄서 얘기도 하고.
와, 우리 이은 천사다.
그러고 있었는데 이제
나한테도 그랬어.
The members have said that Yuno is the first to notice when someone is feeling down, and that he comes to them personally to express his concern and offer comfort. He has a warm heart and is easily moved. ATEEZ often describe Yuno as boyfriend TM. He is also called a golden retriever because of his bubbly personality.
Kind,
He was
happy,
even born
golden
on
retriever,
International Puppy
definitely. definitely a boyfriend
He's the
material.
energizer of ATEEZ, always cracking jokes and making the members laugh.
I'm sorry, I want to look at the MBTI. Also an EFG. He's 6'1".
ATEEZ, always cracking jokes and making the members laugh. On stage, Yuno becomes very serious about his performance. Despite the fact that being tall is disadvantageous for dancers,
Yeah.
Yuno is so good that he became the main dancer of ATEEZ.
I was about to say, you don't see tall
He
dancers.
learns
often.
choreography like breathing and leads the others in dance practice.
근데 여기 가자마자 차작차기야. 차작차.
His talent consistently catches the eye of professional dancers and mentors. He's super clean.
Almost the disadvantages of being like tall. Sometimes your movements looks a little bit lagging and dragging, but he almost makes it looks more like use it to his own advantage, which is like his arms and his legs are long, so it exaggerates the movement, and explodes even more.
And accurate, but always looks relaxed.
See, his long arms, everything is so more explosive and exaggerated. Go, go.
I'm in love with the
Go.
I got it for the Lolo. Turn up. I'm in love with the Coco.
As a true dancer with excellent musicality, Yuno has impressive freestyle skills.
Wow, that looks almost sped up. Wow. Definitely street dancer style. Whoa. It looks sped up, it's so fast.
Yuno has been singing and dancing since he was just a kid.
Lead dancer.
In middle school, he joined an academy in preparation for the Arts High School entrance exam. There, he met Mingi. Yuno went on to be one of 40 students accepted to Seoul Performing Arts High School out of 500 applicants. He and Mingi stayed friends despite attending different schools. And unbeknownst to each other, they ended up auditioning for the same company, KQ.
Fate?
Now they are living their dreams together as ATEEZ members.
How beautiful is that, though? The story of two best friends going to art school, dreaming of becoming idols together. By fate, they become joined in the same group. That bromance is tighter than anything.
Yuno has a very versatile singing voice. He can go very low, but also
very high.
It's beautiful high notes.
Wow, his high notes, like
He often served.
oftentimes high notes have like screechy voice to it, but his high notes also has that masculine, deeper voice, even though it's high. It sounds a lot more pleasing to the ears and aesthetic.
As a bridge between the other members' vocals. Though he's main dancer, his voice frequently attracts the attention of professionals. His talents don't end there. Yuno was cast to play a central role in the drama Imitation.
Actor.
Yuno loves games and is very competitive.
I love competitive people.
자신 있습니까?
홍준됐어요. 자신 있습니다.
자신 있다고.
윤호상와
가와이 데스.
And he is that boy because he's good at most things and luck is usually on his side.
Look at the way right 흔들림 없지 bright 24/7 night 준비해 flashing light 춤을 춰 day and night 발맞춰 feeling right 움직여 all day night.
His singing is so high
Wilson
set
brings
peak.
a fascinating element to ATEEZ's discography with his incredibly full and rich yet soft voice. He is that deep voice you will hear in many ATEEZ songs. However, ATEEZ doesn't pigeonhole his voice as a one-dimensional gimmick.
The song has a
Yosung is
deep
very
bass to it.
dynamic in the use of his voice. Yosung is also an amazing dancer. He looks very light and fluid when he dances.
Fluid, definitely. I was just about to say.
And he is the king of footwork.
Oh, it's a song of us. The way.
Yosung is especially captivating due to his insane visuals. He is often described using words like ethereal.
Definitely. Different look from the other members too. He has a little bit of cute, pretty
Some
look to it.
ATEEZ love to compare Yosung to a Maltese, but Yosung sees himself as a Doberman.
오늘 마지막 콘서트인데 에이틴이 저 혹시 한 번만 도베르만이라고 해주시면 안 될까요?
아 너무 웃기네
자,
진짜. 하나
둘,
둘 셋.
셋.
아유 감사합니다. 아유, 진짜 착하다 우리 에이틴.
Yosung dreamed of becoming a singer since he watched a performance on TV in elementary school.
Wow, I love these types of songs, soft songs, and his voice is suited for softer songs like this. Calming.
He wanted to go to an arts high school, but his parents were strongly against it.
Of course, in Korean
So
culture.
he ended up attending a prestigious private school with the promise that he would study hard while doing music. Yosung is very smart and was a very successful student despite having to split his time between his studies and training to become an idol.
He's smart. I bet his parents are super proud now.
However, he has said that he might have given up if he hadn't met Wooyoung when they trained together at Big Hit Entertainment. Their bond was so strong that when Yeosang decided to leave Big Hit for JQ, Wooyoung followed him.
이유가 뭐냐고 물어보니까 그냥 저를 보고 들어와.
I don't know why that made me emotional. Yeah, all these success stories, hero to zero stories, it makes me super emotional. Within that, it's not just a success story by yourself, but it's also with somebody, with brothers, with friends. Perhaps it's because I'm like an older brother to 3 brothers. I have a 3 younger brother, and we have strong bonds together, especially like the brother under me. And any story that has strong brotherhood and friendship just makes me really emotional.
망하려면 저랑 같이 망하고 싶고 만약 성공한다면 저랑 같이 성공하고 싶어서.
See?
It's a good thing that Yeosang is surrounded by good people in ATEEZ, as the members think that he is too nice and innocent, which could make him vulnerable to people with bad intentions. He is quiet and has an offbeat personality that is uniquely charming.
고마웠어요. 근데 여기 뭔가 마피아 게임하기 되게 좋은 건가요?
However, Yeosang is stronger than you might expect.
근데 이제 저희 어머니께서 이제 얼마 전에 수술을 하셨거든요. 근데 제가 옆엔 못 있어드리다가 그 후로 처음으로 뵌 거였는데 어머니께서 저를 보자마자 이제 우리 아들 이제 프로 다 됐네, 이제 엄마가 걱정 안 해도 되겠어라고 딱 말을 하셨는데 그게 진짜 너무 감명 깊은 거예요. 제가 뭔가 직업으로 처음으로 부모님께 인정받은 것 같고 또 엄마한테 너무 미안하고 그랬는데 아무튼 이렇게 지금까지 성장을 잘 할 수 있었던 건 우리 에이틴이가 항상 옆에서 격려도 해주고 응원도 해준 덕분에
방에서 여상이가 통하는 걸 들었어요. 근데 저한테도 말을 안 하는 거예요. 애가 너무 표정이 안 좋아가지고 엄마 수술한 거 괜찮냐고 막 이렇게 전화 통화하면서 걱정을 하는데 멤버들이 또 걔 걱정하고 막 그럴까 봐 우리한테 말을 안 하더라고요.
He's taken on every challenge.
He was going through, oh my gosh, he was going through like extreme pain himself, and he didn't want to tell his band members because he was worried that it's gonna cause pain and stress for them, so he's gonna carry all the burden to himself. If that doesn't speak volumes to his personality, I would like to watch that one more time, please.
까지 성장을 잘 할 수 있었던 건 우리 에이틴이가 항상 옆에서 격려도 해주고 응원도 해준 덕분에
방에서 여상이가 통하는 걸 들었어요. 근데 저한테도 말을 안 하는 거예요. 애가 너무 표정이 안 좋아가지고 엄마 수술한 거 괜찮냐고 막 이렇게 전화 통화하면서 걱정을 하는데 멤버들이 또 걔 걱정하고 막 그럴까 봐 우리한테 말을 안 하더라고요.
He's taken on every challenge without complaint, but also speaks out for himself.
이제 타이틀곡에서 뭔가 좀 더 비중이 있는 파트도 받고 싶고 에이티즈 팀으로서 자랑스럽게 더 활동할 수 있는 그런 제가 되는 게 제 목표입니다.
True to his nickname, the human statue, he is quite stoic. But ATEEZ know he has the softest heart.
Nah, he likes to work out. Whoa, that vocals. Also, speaking on his parents, his parents denied him from going to art school. I think we all know that our parents just wants the best for us, and they want us to go to a safe path so we can live a comfortable life, and they want to see us not suffer. And those parents not wanting to go to art school is just, art school is just from parents' perspective, it's a risky decision. Right? It's a really, really less chance to become successful. Even though you love your son, you think your son is extremely talented, there's just such a small level of chance to succeed. Therefore, it is easier, better to go with the safer path. And I think some of you guys, your parents, probably understand that as well. And I don't know how I'm gonna act when I have kids myself in the future. Maybe one day, after I find the one. That's gonna be, I don't know when. I don't know if I have a son and daughter. It's gonna be so hard for me to let them, even if they're so passionate about arts. I think I will also do the same thing. Like, please just take the safer path, and if you are so passionate about music and if it's like sports, do it on the side. I think that would be my decision too, because you don't want to see your kids suffer ever. I wouldn't want to do that. Right, Ducky? Oh, this. Oh, he's an INTJ personality. Wow. I could feel an INTJ. Joseon. Man, there's some gravitate towards me. Most of my favorite TV shows and movie characters are always INTJ. They're so smart, strategic, really, really planned everything through. Works super hard and disciplined, and you can see that from his body too. It's Cancer. That attracted me from the first sight. So good looking, bro.
Sun's enthralling facial expressions make him the final member of the demon line.
And his body. For me, he seems...
Not only are his expressions captivating, but he also has a very unique and attractive dancing style.
Wow, the song selection they do dances too.
Sun came to KQ with no dancing experience, and his audition looked like this.
I think the song selection was, was it a cover or it was just the person who set the guide?
형이 진짜 노력파예요. 진짜 인정한 노력파. 저 연습생 들어왔을 때까지만 해도 춤 반이 우반, 열반 이렇게 나눠져 있었는데 열심히 해야 되는 반이었어요. 근데 지금은 거의 그냥 1등이죠, 1등.
As a result of his...
I think I have a bias. From the beginning, Sun, just something about Jim Bros, man, his body, again, his personality, just
sincerity, Sun improves so much that the members now recognize him as a main dancer.
I love his facial expressions.
He's even credited for the choreography of their new title track, Work. He uses a ton of power in his moves. But he's not stiff.
It's not stiff, it's strong. You know? Alright, Taki, I'm gonna let you down. Sorry. Thank you. Get down. Go down? Go sleep there. Sleep on the couch. I think, yeah, sleep on the couch, Taki. Sorry, girl.
In fact, he has an astonishing level of flexibility, especially for a male.
And
his
he's
dad owns a taekwondo studio, and as a kid, Sun earned a junior black belt.
This is where the discipline also comes from.
Sun is from Name.
I always thought, like, I don't know if all of you guys think the same, and if you have a kid, like, if I have kids in the future, the first thing I would do is enroll them in some kind of sport from a young age, and they're gonna instill discipline in them. It's gonna be painful, but it's gonna instill discipline. And if it's like a boy, I would want them to wrestle, not boxing because you get headaches, head injuries, and brain issues. Like jiu-jitsu is good, some kind of wrestling, freestyle is okay, or gymnastics. If it's a girl, of course, if she wants to play volleyball, if she's tall enough, play volleyball, or gymnastics for girls too.
A rural island on the southern coast of Korea. Sun is the first idol from Namhae and was appointed as the promotional ambassador of the region in 2021. Sun loved to sing and had thoughts of becoming a singer since elementary school. In middle school, he told his father that he wanted to go to Seoul to learn. He was accepted into the prestigious Korean Arts High School and was later offered an audition at KQ.
Why is he so attractive? Not physically. I instantly love him. I don't know how to describe it. You know, I love him. I don't know, he's so attractive in all possible ways. Of course physically, but it's more than that. Like, he attracts people towards him, I think, even though he's just has the stoic face.
Where he has been working hard ever since. Sun is very polite and humble and has a strong moral compass, reinforced by his father.
That comes from the sports
True to his
background.
name, which means mountain, Sun is a strong person who serves as a protector of those he loves.
Sun,
하늘 씨
definitely
있잖아,
my
우리
bias.
누나. 어떤 날에 내가 우리 하늘 씨랑 내가 뭐 잘못을 한 거야. 어떻게 보면은 아빠한테는 좀 되게 안 좋은 잘못이었던 거지. 그래가지고 아버지가 그걸 이제 바로 잡아 주시려고 야 손바닥 대 하신 거지. 그래가지고 내가 근데 그 어린 나이에 난 지금도 그건 되게 내가 나지만 되게 내가 멋있었다고 생각하는 게 아빠 누나는 맴매하지 말라고 내가 누나 것까지 다 맞겠다고 해가지고 아빠가 그 모습이 너무 기특해가지고 안 때리셨다고 하네. 나는 그게 좀 기억이 나.
This is consistent with Sun's physical appearance as he has built an impressive physique over the years.
Look at his slats. Oh, yo, they were on Kim Jong-uk's channel. I have to watch this. I love Kim Jong-uk. Even though I didn't watch K-pop, I used to watch Running Man, and my favorite member was always Kim Jong-uk, and I admired him since I was really, really young, and I love Kim Jong-uk too. I appreciate him a lot. His discipline. He's an older person now. I'm sorry to say that, but he's still jacked, and they were on Kim Jong-uk's channel. Yes, I have to watch it.
He also has sharp facial features, which may make him seem intimidating. However, that impression is quickly dissolved when you start to observe his timid, soft-hearted personality.
No, he's a different person when he smiles. Oh my gosh, I freaking love him. Just by far, definitely biased. He was just his face is masculine, he's soft inside. Oh my gosh.
벌레를 엄청 무서워하신다면서요?
무서워하는 게 별로 안 좋아해요, 제가. 벌레나 그 공포 영화를 별로 안 좋아해가지고.
안 좋아하는 거죠?
네, 안
무서워하는 게 아니고.
Oh my gosh, look, when he's speaking and smiling, different. You can see the kindness, but when he's angry, you ain't gonna mess with him.
겁이 많아요. 높은 곳도 무서워하고.
진짜요?
공포 영화도 무서워하고. 이 겉모습과는 다르게.
아니, 안 좋아하는 거래요.
아니. 이 속이 되게.
He is actually the softest of them all.
졌어.
난 따뜻했어. 바닥에 불이 잘 들어오더라고.
나도.
Like his heart, Sun's voice is beautiful.
누군가의 한숨 그 무거운 숨을 내가 어떻게 헤아릴 수가 있을까요 당신의 한숨 그 깊이를 이해할 순 없겠지만 괜찮아요.
He is responsible for
Just
some
like when he is dancing, you see the passion in him. When he's singing, you can see it too. Oh my gosh, I freaking love him. I like him so much.
the most beautiful falsettos in ATEEZ's discography.
너에겐 아무 의미 없는가 수 없이 멀어져가
But he
love him. I like him so much.
Down, make it bouncy.
Minky is the rapper with the raspy.
That is, ENTPs are strong personalities too. You don't want to mess with me.
He is constantly overflowing with charisma, both on and off stage.
네, 여러분. 오케이. 왔어. 오케이, 굿바이. 오케이, 굿바이. 네. 다들 좋은 하루 보내시고 저희는 이제 Good night.
Minky started dreaming of becoming a singer after he heard a song by Kim Jong-kook when he was young.
Kim Jong-kook?
He would sing ballads, then started dancing hip-hop and discovered rap. He wanted to do all three, so he decided to become an idol. To appease his parents, he waited until just after he started high school and auditioned for an agency, KQ. His performance skills show how all of those years of devotion to music paid off.
Oh, he's
Despite
dancing
his
is swaggy.
height, he has impeccable body control.
All the members are also quite tall.
Seriously, he moves like water.
Also, something I wanted to mention, compared to different groups like I've seen on TikTok and Instagram, they definitely seem a lot more manly and masculine. There's like a negative stigma towards being manly and masculine, but I think it's such a positive and good thing. There's like positive masculinity, which it incorporates to somebody like your father figure, a strong father figure. If this group was like a father figure, as you can say, it's like, for me, strong masculinity, people with strong masculinity are kind, they're soft on the inside, but when it's times to come, they can protect their loved ones. That's what masculinity means to me. ATEEZ, I think they represent that, and I love it. Hey, if you want to watch ATEEZ music video reactions, concert reactions, any copyrighted content, it will be on Patreon. So if you want to watch ATEEZ music video reactions and concert reactions, the link is in the description. Also, you can recommend me videos and music videos that you want me to watch. Click the link in the description for Patreon.
He is also seriously talented at freestyle. He is also seriously talented at freestyle.
Yeah. One thing I noticed with all the ATEEZ members too is they are all explosive and with really, really energetic expressions, and they're all good with freestyle. And that being explosive, that type of free explosive movements and like almost strong, exaggerated, it translates really well to freestyle.
And his verses always hit.
Really monk guy.
In his personal projects, we get to see Mingy lean into his vocals and his alternative style more. His unit song with Youth and his solo song Tunnel for his Fix Off project are both full of heavy, emotional, self-written lyrics. At the end of 2020, Mingy went on hiatus due to his struggles with anxiety. To everyone's relief, he returned 8 months later, having rested and healed. The members were very supportive, and it seems nowadays Mingi is confident in the direction he's taking.
제가 가사에서도 쓰는 말이 있어요. 청춘이란 물음표에서 정답을 찾는 여행이라고. 저는 물음표에서 정답으로 가고 있으니까 제가 그 물음표 속에서 그 답이 되어 드릴게요. 감사합니다, 진심.
He is a total T and can sometimes come across as unemotional or self-critical.
아이돌 친구 중에 있잖아, 랩하는 애들이. 비슷한 애들도 있으니까.
아니? 너 같은 애는 없어.
But the members are quick to hype him up and show him warmth when he needs it.
두 명이라 윙기가 빠지면 대체할 수가 없어.
맞아, 진짜 근데.
As his best
I can
friend,
definitely see that he said he was anxious. I guess he's being a ATEEZ. You're a deep thinker and you like to self-assess, and you're self-judgmental, and that's a double-edged sword. It can help you to grow as fast as possible in terms of your artistic singing and dancing. If you're self-judgmental, you're self-assessing all the time, well, you are going to be improving because you're going to be fixing on the smaller details. But at the same time, it comes with the cost of your peace of mind, because you're always anxious. You're always thinking about, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? And that feeling of anxiousness is just going to be there.
Yuno in particular is always by Mingi's side. While everyone else says they first saw Mingi as cold and intimidating,
이제 민기가 딱 들어왔어요. 제가 제가 이렇게 앉아 있었는데 민기가 막 이렇게 이어폰 꽂고 이렇게 들어오더니 저를 쓱 보고 이렇게 가더라고요. 그래서 순간 무서웠어요.
민기 첫인상은 지금 생각해보면 정말 순수하고 정말 귀여운 그런 첫인상이었어요. 아 진짜? 네, 진짜? 은근히 키가 되게 큰데 그런 왠지 모를 귀여운 이 뿜뿜 품어서 나왔던 것 같아. 진짜로? 진짜로? 아 그래? 나 첫인상은 그랬어.
Yuno is so fond of Mingi that he has nicknamed him Princess Mingi.
지금부터 공개해드리겠습니다. 민키 공주. 짜자잔.
The more you watch of Mingi, the more you understand how accurate the name is.
민키 공주의 안경이고요. 그리고
They're both too bit tall.
엄마가 이따 까불다가 미치는 거.
까불었습니다. 처음 들었어. 민키 공주긴 해.
여기 앞에 보면 이게 그 제 별명이 또 민키잖아요. 그래가지고 민키 공주에 맞는 생일 케이크를 또 저희 케이크 직원분들이 준비를 해주셨어요. 박수.
The contrast between his hard exterior and his personality is hilarious at times. Mingi is just as attached, if not more so, to Yuno.
너한테 특별하게 더 잘해줬으면 하는 것 때문에 서운합니다. 저 이거 표정 봐. 내가 좀 더 잘할게. 근데 이게 또
Together, Mingi and Yuno are called the twin towers of ATEEZ because of their height. Indeed, both are pillars of ATEEZ.
They're huge. Main dancer here. The jewel of it. It's a sick nickname.
Wooyoung was the last to join the group, but his contribution to the team is
ISTJ. Okay, I always forget this in there.
Wooyoung was the last to join the group, but his contribution to the team is massive.
Wow, his movies are super fast, yeah? Whoa!
The name Wooyoung means a beautiful and friendly person. Wooyoung is the ultimate people person and makes friends with everyone. He is even good with kids. He is wildly affectionate towards his members.
이제 점점 친해지는 이제 과정이 있어야 되잖아요. 근데 우영이는 이제 그거를 약간 좀 간주 점프를 해요. 어느 날 이렇게까지 갔는데 어느 날 갑자기 와가지고 뭐 팔을 깨물고 간다든지 뭐 이제 볼에다 갑자기 뽀뽀를 하고 막 그런다든지
어색했는데 지금 돌이켜보면 그게 되게 고마운 거죠.
그렇지.
사실 우영이가
Broke the glasses,
없었으면
yeah.
저희 ATEEZ 멤버들이 이렇게까지
텐션
이렇게 못해요. 왜냐면
왜? 너 좋아한다.
Some would say he loves people too much.
휘둘리는 스타일이잖아.
난 기 얇잖아 또. 너가 사람한테 한번 대이면 너가 생각한 기준을 넘은 행동을 그 사람이 했을 때 그 사람을 뭔가 미워하기 이전에 그걸 믿은 자신에 대한 자책이 먼저라.
제가 사람을 중요하게 생각하는 이유는 가장 큰 이유는 어렸을 때 혼자 있는 시간이 많았어요. 어떻게 보면 외로웠던 거죠. 어렸을 때부터 되게 전 그 외로움을 되게 어린 나이 때부터 느꼈다고 생각을 해서 그래서 전에는 되게 집착을 했었어요. 인간관계에 대해서 모두가 날 좋게 생각을 해야 되고 모두가 날 다 좋아했으면 좋겠고 많은 사람들이 사랑을 줄 아는데 받을 줄을 모르는 것 같다고 생각을 했어요. 사랑을 받을 줄 아는 사람이 별로 없어요. 저도 그래요.
Luckily, in ATEEZ, Uyong has found lifelong friends who love him for who he is and show it in ways that count.
우동아! 영상
왜 갑자기 안 와?
Uyong is especially close with San. Together, they are called Usan.
네, 안녕하세요. 보우코리아 저희는 우산입니다. 반갑습니다.
They make an interesting chemistry.
They have a slogan, Amicus ad Aris, meaning a friend to the very end, which they also got tattooed. As is probably obvious by now, Uyong is extremely confident. He's not shy to do things that others might find embarrassing and to be unapologetically himself.
Oh man, he's gonna be so fun
What
to
makes
watch,
this even
dude.
more admirable is that he had to overcome a lot of fear and insecurity to become the artist he is.
제가 원래 자존감이 되게 낮았어요. 자존감도 다들 아다시피 카메라 공포증도 있고 무대 공포증도 있고 별 같지도 않은 애가 온갖 공포증을 다
Now
갖고 있어요.
knowing his background, the fact that he was, crying about talking to hearing the mom had a cancer and the group member didn't speak to him. Wow, it makes it even more emotional.
었는데 그걸 이기게 해주고 힘나게 해준 사람들 여기 우리 형제들이거든요.
That's
The
coming from
confidence
art.
that he has built makes him absolutely shine as a performer.
Yeah.
He has a distinctly sensual yet crisp style of performing.
Wow, how the person who's guiding this, she's choosing the words so correctly. Sensual and crisp. Wow. I couldn't put a word to it when I see the dance, but she said it perfectly. Sensual yet crisp.
Finally, you found yourself a friend, then you run him over. Ever since the start, I saw the end around the corner, 'cause I know you so well.
Uyong often takes center stage for dance breaks and even solos. He has been dancing since he joined his middle school's dance club. He went on to study practical dance at Hanlim Arts High School while simultaneously taking after-school hip-hop dance lessons. He became a trainee at Big Hit before following Yosung to KQ. Uyong has a very light and clear voice compared to the other members.
Light. I can see that. It brushes your ears.
Oh, baby, you gotta stop.
See that you're calling. I told you that I ain't picking up on more than you wanna start. Cause we got our problems. I love you, but I just need tonight off. Oh, it's just one night off. I love you, but I just need tonight off.
He also does strong, powerful vocals so well. And finally,
His vocals are amazing. He's strong. His vocals are strong.
Jongho is the maknae of
Yeah,
ATEEZ.
for some reason I knew he was the youngest when I started watching it.
And the members love to baby him against his will.
He's a cutie, yeah.
However, ironically,
Teddy
he might be
bear.
the most mature of them all.
저는 기어 올라가지 않아요.
아, 형들이.
형들 기어 내려와요.
Jongho is the strongest member of ATEEZ. He is very competitive and loves to use his strength against his youngs.
Yeah.
In the early days of ATEEZ, Jongho's skill of breaking apples with his bare hands was a
He
viral
has
talking
huge
point.
hands.
날 웃게 했던 예전 그 말투도 여전히 그대로니.
He loved playing sports, especially soccer, since he was young. In middle school, he joined a singing competition out of curiosity. But he won first place and went on to go all the way to a
natural
competition in Seoul, where he finished in second place overall. Because of his obvious talent, he was encouraged to pursue music. Although he was originally torn between his love for sports and music, luckily for us, he chose to become a trainee.
제가 정말 어린 나이부터 이 일을 시작을 했어요. 정말 14살 겨울방학 때부터 시작을 했는데 되게 정말 중학교의 생활 그리고 고등학교의 생활이 이렇게 시간이 지나면서 되게 많은 일들이 있었어요. 그냥 제가 막 계속하는 게 맞나라는 생각도 들고 내가 잘하고 있는 게 맞나라는 생각도 들고 되게 어떻게 해야 될지 모르겠어서 방황했던 시기도 있었고 되게 좀 긴 시간을 보내고 이렇게 무대에 서서 이렇게 ATEEZ라는 멤버가 되어서 이렇게 무대를 할 수 있게 되었는데 사실 제가 막 누군가에게 막 부모님이나 막 형들이나 막 친구들이나 뭐 쉽게 막 낯간지러운 말을 잘 못하는 성격이에요. 막 그래가지고 되게 막 표현도 잘 못하고 되게 그런데 항상 제 주변에 있는 형들이나 부모님이나 친구들이나 다 너무나도 고맙고 정말 오래오래 할아버지가 될 때까지 노래하겠다는 뜻이니까 앞으로 열심히 목 관리도 열심히 무대도 열심히 하는 종호가 되겠습니다. 감사합니다.
He's a natural, talented artist.
As main
Vocal genius,
vocalist,
perhaps.
Jongho takes charge of most of the more technically demanding parts of their songs. Unlike the main vocalists of most other K-pop groups, Jongho is more of a classical vocalist and specializes in belting, significantly contributing to the powerful, affecting sound of ATEEZ's discography.
Wow, this is so interesting. Most people. Whoa! interesting. A lot of people
Jungwoo
don't
can
have a
even
member like
confidently
this in a
hold
lot of
his
groups.
own alongside senior traditional singers. Here's him on Immortal Songs doing just that.
He's making people cry.
내 아름다운 사람아 여전히 나는 네 모습인데 또 다른 사랑 배워갈 그대 가슴에 내 작은 기억 하나만
We get to enjoy his vocal ability more extensively through his covers, his solo song Everything, and his OSTs like this one. He loves watching the dramas too. Though he tends to take it easy on the dancing to serve better vocals, he never stands out from the rest of ATEEZ in a bad way.
Look at me, Cardi.
Cardi.
Look at me,
Cardi.
Look at me,
Cardi.
looking like a quarter lick.
Hey.
Run up on me, you get hit. And know my bitches with the shit. Bronx, New York, gangsta bitch. Looking like a
춤을 진짜 잘 춰요. 이야. 춤을 진짜 잘 추는데 숨겨져 있어요. 왜 숨기시는 거예요? 본인을 숨겨요. 왜요?
노래에 좀 더 집중을
노래에
하네.
좀 더 집중을 하느라고
라이브 하기 힘드니까.
춤추는 걸 보면은 와, 춤 원탑이다라고 생각이 들거든요. 이거
Isn't it
동의하시나요?
great to have members like this too?
아, 인정합니다.
동의합니다.
오, 모두가 인정합니다.
그러니까 종호 씨가 제일 잘하는 장르가 있는데 그 장르를 저희가 잘 못하고 종호가 이제 원탑으로 산인 씨가 말했던 것처럼 제일 잘해요.
혹시 어떤 장르인지 크럼핑이랑
크럼핑 같은 것도 잘하고
무겁게 추는 춤을
네.
진짜 잘 춰요.
좀
힘이 세시니까.
약간 힙합
느낌.
네.
그러니까 오리지널 힙합, 힙합 안무 느낌 있잖아요.
네.
그런 걸 되게 잘해요.
그 끈적끈적하게
네.
그 단어 되게 좋아요. 끈적끈적하게. 나중에 한번 보여주실 수 있을까요?
네, 알겠습니다.
Jungwoo is very shy, but once he gets comfortable, he is a lovable menace.
하지마, 왜 그래 또?
He likes to cause trouble. Like. They look so strong there. You see the passion.
Now we're coming to the end of this guide.
Sheesh. This
It
guide
may have
was
seemed
so
like a
well
lot,
made.
but this is only the tip of the ATEEZ iceberg. Ready to get on board and start your journey?
Golden hour.
First of all, if you're watching at the beginning of summer 2024, check
Wow. I just want to say I didn't expect this. This was way better than I thought. The guide was good, but ATEEZ, it wasn't what I was expecting. It went way beyond that. Hey, this guide is hour and 10 minutes long, and I feel like that passed by so quickly because I enjoyed. I love all the members. I love what they stand for, and it's like hard work, discipline, perseverance. Their each person's story, every member's story is unique, and everybody came from hardships, and the company itself came from hardship, and then the group also struggled together. They came from hardships, and hardships make strong bondships, brotherhoods. And there you can totally see that. And they're so unique. Their personalities are so unique to each other, but they blend so well. I don't think I can describe to you how excited I am now to listen to MVs figure out their personalities even more. I see them, they're quite jacked, especially, you know, son. So gym content, I'm gonna love that. Yeah, this went beyond my expectations. I am gonna start watching the MVs probably pretty soon. That would be super fun. And if you want to watch the MVs from ATEEZ, it would be on Patreon. The link is in the description. Unfortunately, I don't post anything not copyrighted on YouTube channel, so everything will be on Patreon. Live concert reactions, and I will do the music reactions, MV reactions, all the covers that I just listened here that intrigued my interest. I will listen to everything on Patreon, and the link is in the description. Also, there's a lot of BTS and Stray Kids content on there, but on YouTube there will be a lot of different types of content, probably mostly compilations and TikTok edits will be on YouTube in the future on. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next video of ATEEZ. Peace out.